The boys are back in town for another round of dysfunction in Spinal Tap 2. The end continues. And it's fun. Is it as good as the original? This is Spinal Tap? No. That, that was lightning in a bottle. That was just a masterpiece of a mockumentary. Spinal Tap 2 kind of follows the same formula, although, instead of, it being a final tour, it's now a reunion concert. And Marty Di Bergi is out and about. He's searching for the guys. He finds them. They're living their own lives. They're doing their own thing. I won't spoil what they're doing. Some of them's pretty funny. And, apparently in one of their contracts, it says one final show. So they're kind of contracted to do this. And once he finds them, they get back together. It follows the rehearsals and the search for a new drummer, which they themselves admit, even in the trailer, so it's not a spoiler, they've gone through 11 drummers, all of which met some kind of weird end. And they have a new drummer in Valerie Franco in her first actual movie, and I think she does great, and she's a hell of a drummer. Does she break the curse? Does she meet an unfortunate end? That I won't spoil. You'll have to see the movie to find out. But just at the end of the day, she is fantastic. And that goes for our main cast. Christopher Guest, Michael McKean, Harry Shearer, all back as their original characters. Same thing with Rob Reiner as Di Bergi, and all of them just, it feels like they haven't left the characters. It's like they've been these characters this whole time. It's like Michael McKean didn't go on to play Saul Goodman's brother in like one of the best examples of acting ever. And then he just comes back to this comedic role and he's fantastic. So it's fun to see what the guys are up to now in 2025 or potentially 2024, depending on when it's set. It doesn't particularly say when it's been set, only that it's been 15 years since their last performance together. But it's great to see them back together. It's great to see them on stage rehearsing. Everybody actually sounds fantastic. And it is so fun to hear those songs again. Big Bottom, Stonehenge. It's just stuff that should not have like gotten as big as it did, but it did. And because the songs are actually good and they're fun, they're funny. And it was just so great to see them back on the big screen. Now, the movie does have its issues, of course. It definitely does not capture the magic of the first movie. There's jokes that definitely fall flat, and I feel like it could have done without the gratuitous celebrity cameos. Now, we see some in the trailer. Elton John, Paul McCartney, Questlove. There are more. Those are the ones that are featured in the trailer, so those are the ones I will mention because they're not spoilery. Now, it's really cool to see them. I mean, especially Ellen and Paul, who actually sing. But, there's other ones that, while fun, they just were not needed. The movie honestly could have gotten by on its own merits, on its comedy, and just Elton John showing up and doing Stonehenge in the performance, which, again, shown in the trailer, not a spoiler. They finally do get the proper size Stonehenge, which is great. And in typical Spinal Tap fashion, of course, something goes wrong. I won't say what it is, obviously, but it's a hysterical moment. So, Spinal Tap 2, the end continues. It's fun. It's funny. It's great to see the boys back together. It's great to see them on screen. But a lot of things do fall flat. And it's just, it could have been left alone. This is Spinal Tap. Could have just been a one-off. If they really wanted to do something, they could have gone out on like a mini tour and just brought Spinal Tap back that way. And didn't really need to be another movie. As much fun as the film is, it wasn't necessary. It's just another example of the 2020s of trying to cash in on nostalgia. That's all it really is, at least for the studio. Maybe for the guys involved, the actors. I don't know. They could literally just be doing this because their love for Spinal Tap. But ultimately, I'm going to give Spinal Tap 2, The End Continues, because it is so fun, and it really is just, for me, a great nostalgia trip. I'm going to give it a B+. Did you enjoy the review? Make sure to hit that like button and subscribe to see more movie and TV reviews, along with reaction comedy shorts. Feel free to leave a comment to discuss your thoughts on the movie or show, and I will see you next time.